What's up guys, I'm Chris from 77 Shop, and in today's video I'm gonna teach you how to get this handwritten and sketchy style only using my real pen brushes pack. So let's move to Photoshop and I'm gonna teach you. Alright guys, so we are on Photoshop now. I have this document on 3000 by 3000 pixels at 3000 of resolution, and what I'm going to show you it's how to use this pack of brushes that I made. Okay, first of all, let's imagine that we have our project here. We have a couple of textures. This paper texture you can find in my other assets packs like paper scan 1, 2 or 3. Let's imagine that we have our canvas here and we're gonna make a new layer. We're gonna select any of these brushes. As you can see, all of these are pretty similar, but all depends on what you want to do with this. Because for example, on this one, we can see there's like specific parts that have more ink. So this mostly replicates what a brush, water brush does in real life. But for example, if we reduce the flow a little bit, we can have another type of texture where you can see this part is thinner than this part, for example. And obviously that is something that you cannot see in this 100% flow. So you can play with this with the flow to you like. As you can see, if you reduce too much, there's nothing. You can increase the size of the brush, or also you can increase the flow a little bit. And so we have more of this texture, and this happened with any of these brushes. It's the same technique. For example, this is another style that it's also kind of replicates what a water brush pen is in real life. But if we go to flow, we will reduce the flow about 30. You can see it's thinner, but it also gives more texture to the stroke. And you can use all of this only using the mouse. You don't need any special pen or any graphic tablet, whatever. And you can do all of this with any of these brushes. You can see this is really big. If we reduce the flow, we have a different texture. If we reduce the size, it looks more like a different type of brush, and we are just playing with flow and size. We are getting some really cool and different textures from only one brush. As you can see, something I recommend a lot is playing with the flow. And I'm gonna give you an example. I have this picture of basket here with a paper texture. I'm gonna make a new layer, and now we're going to write and make some doodles. I usually work at 10 pixels and I reduce my flow. Let's reduce the flow about 8. As you can see, this is too small. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, about 50. Yeah, I think it's okay like that. And as you can see, we have to imagine that we have this print in real life, and obviously a real pencil or pen, it's not that big. So we're going to just make some doodles here, maybe some arrows. Let's try something out here. Michael Scan. Something that I recommend a lot is that you don't have to make everything perfect, so everything will look better like that, because in real life everything is imperfect. But if you want to go with something more perfect and detailed, you can increase the flow to 100%, and you can see everything is 100% ink. And yeah, you can also use another tools like smoothing, for example, and everything you draw here is going to be smoother. And this also helps if you're not very familiar with using your mouse to draw or write. And just by practicing, you're going to get used to it. And now I'm gonna use another brush from the pack. We're going to use another color too. We're just gonna make some doodles here. Gonna reduce the flow so everything looks a bit better. And yeah, as you can see, this is all about making your stuff more imperfect and cool, like if it is made in real life. If you are trying to make digital mixed media, you need this paper texture 100%. So in combination with this real pen brushes pack, it's going to look 100% better. And yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you like it. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment if you want, and of course if you want to get this brushes pack, I'm gonna leave a link in the description where you can find my shop and another assets too. So yeah, see you in the next video.